I've been thinking that there is actually very little fresh water in the world. Despite the huge amount of water on Earth, most of it is salty and in the oceans.
You're absolutely correct, Chaka. Of all the water in the world, some 1,386 million cubic kilometers of water, or 1,386 quintillion liters, is salt water.
I like that word, quintillion.
It is a good one, isn't it? And it saves writing out 18 zeros. Anyhow, 1,386 quintillion liters is almost 97% of the water on Earth. Only the remaining 3% is fresh water. Of this precious remainder, 68.7% is locked up in glaciers and ice caps. Around 30.1% is stored as groundwater, and only 0.3% is available as surface water. Most of the water people use is from this tiny fraction of surface water, just 0.3% of all the water in the world. What this all boils down to is this: despite the Earth having a lot of water, only a very small amount of it is easily available freshwater. This means it's a precious resource. You might think rivers are big and full of water, yet all the rivers in the world put together account for only 0.0006% of the world's total water. Rivers are the most common source of water for most of the people around the world, which means that the majority of people on the planet are dependent on only 0.0006% of the water, and it's getting harder and harder to get enough water the more we use.
What are you saying? Am I going to become extinct?
Wait, don't freak out yet. All I am saying is we all need to start playing our part in the conservation of water. Another possible problem is if we come to rely on what is known as fossil groundwater sources, from boreholes or well tapping. We could find ourselves in a situation where these underground water sources run out completely, as they are not being replenished by rainfall. These fossil groundwater sources often only came to be as a result of periods in our climate when it was much wetter and more water made its way into the rocks deep underground. Even if we use non-fossil groundwater that is still being supplied with water, we often drain water out faster than it is replenished, again exhausting the supply. Groundwater replenishment is normally very slow, as only a little water makes its way through the rocks. South Africa is already a water-scarce country, with many towns suffering regular water shortages. If we are not careful, our use of water will soon exceed what can be supplied. It is estimated that by 2020, South Africa will have a water demand in the region of 30,168 cubic kilometers per year, yet only 28,470 cubic kilometers is actually available. This means that we as a nation will have to reduce our water usage. That includes you.
Yes, please.
I agree. Even creatures that do not live in fresh water need it. Oh, I see it is time to go again. We will be back.